Good evening. I'm Tara Peters, and I'm with the Chamber of Commerce in Milledgeville and Baldwin County. And first, I would like to thank Daniel McDonald and Digital Bridges and this facility that we are so very proud of. Some of the buzzwords that we've heard already tonight is progressive, innovative, and community, and that is exactly what this facility is for, so we're very fortunate to have that here. I would like to speak for just a few minutes on the process that the Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors employed in order to reach the decision that they did. They did not just willy-nilly say we are going to vote for this. It began with some questions from our 500 plus businesses, and they wanted to know why are we going to extend. They do understand that it's an extension and not a new tax, but they certainly had some questions, why are we going to do this? We contacted the city and the county and got a copy of their projects and pretty much went through it piece by piece. And we did not tell the mayor and Ralph, after we invited them, that they were going to pretty much be on the firing seat when they came to the board meeting, but they did. And our board members represent a large portion, almost every category of business and industry in Milledgeville and Baldwin County. And they had some hard questions for them. Some of the questions that they really brought up front was, why don't you just cut your budgets? We've cut our budget, we've laid off employees, we have done everything we can in our businesses, why can't you do the same? And I have to say, on the spot, they did a fantastic job. They have cut their employees, they have cut their budgets. The city and county are doing as much as they can with as little as possible without the dreaded raising the property tax that we do not want to see happen. They also, as I said, they discussed at length the projects that would be included in this, and how are they going to help business? What does this have to do, this 1 cent, have to do with any of our business, and how are they going to help? Well, number one, we're all involved in economic development, and that is the mission of the Chamber and the business community. We need to have excellent infrastructure. We need to have an industrial park. We need to have the quality of the business environment in Milledgeville and Baldwin County before we can even think about recruiting. The way that it has gone over the last 10 years, companies don't come to Milledgeville. Before Angie became our Development Authority Director, she worked for the state of Georgia as in the State Department of Economic Development. At that time, they had the opportunity to invite an industry to your town. That doesn't happen anymore. It happens on a computer. We never even see half the time who is looking at Milledgeville and Baldwin County. But rest assured, all of our assets are on that computer screen. And if they're not there, they just check off, we're not even going to visit that community. We are so blessed to have the Oconee River Greenway. If you've talked with Jane Soul at the Convention and Visitors Bureau, I'm a native of Baldwin County, and it just blows my mind every day, the number of visitors that come to Milledgeville. A lot of you are know people here that have moved here and have retired, what we call Yankees. But they love this community, and they have come here to visit. They tell their families. They bring others to visit Milledgeville and Baldwin County, because we are extremely unique. We are a very unique community. So economic development is a must. We have to have the infrastructure and to the industrial park, as well as the purpose for the Oconee River Greenway and the tourism and the quality of life. The money that will be spent on the recreation department. I don't know how many of you here have kids that are 12 or under, 15 or under. Thank goodness mine are 21 and 24 now, but growing up, what did they have to do? They had the recreation department. What if they were not into sports? This is before Allied Arts at the Arts Center really expanded like they have. If your child was not athletic, what is there for them to do? Other than get in your hair and just drive you nuts. That money, even though it's being spent on the rec department, it's also for their programs. It's the quality of life. When we do have industry that have chosen Baldwin County and are at the point where they want to make a community visit, they look at those things. It's not just the plant manager that's coming to move here. It's their families, like me, like you. And they want to know about our school system. They want to know about the safety of the community. They want to know, are we just going to pack up and move someone here and, oh my gosh, 6 months from now, we got to get out of here because this is not what I thought it was. But no, they look at this, they look at where we spend our money, they look at the quality of life, they look at the industrial park, they look at whether or not they can actually get their employees to move here. So, as I said, we really put them on the hot seat, and the board of directors asked some very tough questions, and at the end, they voted unanimously to support this extension of the SPLOST. And we certainly feel that that is the best way to go with this. It is the most fair way. Our mall is about to really have a fantastic new store, and it is going to bring so many more people back to Milledgeville and Baldwin County, because we have lost some stores. But now we have another store that's coming, another one up on 441. So we're going to be bringing in the 6 counties around us, all the visitors that come through. You know, they're paying for our water. They're paying for our law enforcement. They're paying for things that I don't want to pay for just because I'm a property owner. So that's why the board of directors and the Chamber of Commerce chose to support the SPLOST, and we hope that you go back and tell everyone that this is what we should do. And if not, ask your questions. Find out what it is that you'd like to know. And thank you again for the time. I'm Terry Kennedy, who is the chairman of the Chamber of Partners for Progress program, will also speak.